You are sitting there, trying to figure out how they found out. You keep going back to that conversation, that one question they asked you. You answered it without thinking. It seemed so harmless at the time. Just small talk. Just a friend being curious. But somehow that answer got used in a way you never expected. And now you are sitting there feeling stupid. Not because you did something wrong, but because you trusted someone who was never actually on your side. That is not your fault. You just did not know what they were really asking. Here is the thing about fake people. They do not ask questions to get to know you. They ask questions to get information they can use later. And the scariest part? The questions so never sound suspicious. They sound completely normal. That is the whole point. I am going to show you 3 questions fake people ask all the time. Questions you have definitely heard before, and exactly what they are really after. Once you know this, you will never look at these questions the same way again. Stick around, because the first one is something you probably heard just this week. Before we get into the 3 questions, you need to understand one thing. Fake people do not walk up to you and ask for information directly. That would be too obvious. Instead, they wrap it inside normal conversation. They make it feel like they are just checking in, just being friendly, just making small talk. But every question has a job, and the job is always the same. Find out where you are weak, where you are insecure, or what you have that they want. Then use it. The 3 questions I am about to show you are the ones they use most. You have heard all of them before. The difference is, after today, you will know exactly what to do when you hear them again. First question, are you and your friend still close? Sounds like harmless small talk, like someone just catching up. But pay attention to when fake people ask this, because the timing tells you everything. They never ask about a friendship that is clearly solid. They ask when they sense a gap, when they noticed you two have not been hanging out as much, when something shifted and they picked up on it. That is when they come in with this question. Casual voice, innocent face, and wait to see what you say. Because what they are really asking is that door open? If you say yes, you are still close, they back off. Nothing to work with there. But if you hesitate, if you say, it is complicated, or we have been a little distant lately, that is the answer they came for. Now they know there is a crack, and fake people are very good at making cracks wider. They will go to your friend and mention something you said, nothing dramatic, just enough to create a little more distance. Then they come back to you and do the same thing in reverse. Slowly, quietly, they push you away from people who actually have your back, because the more isolated you are, the more you need them. Next time someone asks you this, keep it simple. Yeah, we are good. That is it. No details, no hesitation. Give them nothing to work with. Second question. Things have been pretty rough for you lately, haven't they? Picture this. You just went through something hard. A breakup, a job loss, something painful. You did not post about it. You did not tell many people, but somehow, this person heard something, or noticed you seemed a little off, and they slide up to you with that soft voice and say it. And just like that, you open up. You tell them what happened, how you are feeling. All of it comes out because in that moment, it genuinely felt like they cared. But here is what actually just happened. They did not come to comfort you. They came to confirm what they already suspected, that you are hurting right now. Vulnerable. Off balance. And now they have the full picture. That information does not stay with them. It goes to mutual friends. It gets brought up in conversations you are not in. Details you shared in a private moment suddenly become something everyone seems to know, and you are left wondering how. Real friends already know when something is wrong, because you chose to tell them. Fake people fish for it, and they fish hardest when they sense you are already down. So next time someone hits you with this, just smile and say, I am doing really well, actually. Then watch their face. Real friends will look relieved. Fake ones will look almost disappointed. That reaction tells you everything you need to know. Third question. Honestly, What do you think about your friend? This one feels different from the other two because it does not feel like they are asking about you. It feels like they are asking about someone else. So your guard comes down. You think, this is just a conversation. What is the harm in being honest? That is exactly what they are counting on. They already have an opinion about that person. They are not asking because they are curious. They are asking because they want yours, so they can use it. The moment you say something even slightly negative, honestly, sometimes they can be a little selfish, or we have had our moments. That is the answer they came for. Now they have something real, something in your own words. And here is how it plays out. They go to your friend and say, casually, like it just came up, I was talking to your friend the other day and they said something kind of interesting about you. They do not even have to get it exactly right. They just have to plant the seed. And that seed grows on its own. Suddenly, your friend is pulling back, looking at you differently. And you have no idea why, because you never said anything that bad. You were just being honest in what felt like a private conversation. That was not a conversation. That was a setup. So next time someone asks you this, keep it clean. They are good. I like them. End of story. Save your real thoughts for people who have actually earned them. Here is the truth underneath all of this. Fake people do not need your secrets to hurt you. They just need your answers. And most of the time, those answers come out naturally, in normal conversation, in moments when your guard is down, in situations that felt completely safe. The moment you start paying attention to what people are really asking, not just what they are saying, everything changes. You stop handing over information that gets used against you. You stop opening up to people who were never actually on your side. That awareness is the protection. Not walls, not paranoia, just paying attention. Most people who have been burned by fake people are not gullible. They are open, honest. People who answered questions the way any decent person would, without a hidden agenda, without calculating every word. That is not a flaw. That is actually who you want to be. You just needed to know which questions do not deserve that honesty. Now you do. Drop a comment right now and tell me, which of these 3 questions have you heard the most? 1, 2, or 3? Just the number. I read every single one. And if someone came to mind while you were watching this, send them this video. Do not say anything. Just send it. Let them watch and figure it out themselves. That might be the most important thing you do for them today. See you in the next one. And remember, the moment you stop answering questions you never should have been asked, you take back something fake people were never supposed to have. Your trust, your story, your life.